Take the wheel of a luxury motorhome, and you're taking the wheel of the chassis it rides on. That's why the brands of Monaco Coach Corporation ride on Roadmaster chassis that are custom built to deliver the very best diesel motorhome experience. In fact, Roadmaster engineers and manufactures chassis specifically for the model and floor plan of your motorhome. With this 100% commitment to motorhome chassis, Roadmaster stands alone in an industry that's filled with a one-size-fits-all assembly plant approach. Every Roadmaster chassis is designed for your safety, your convenience, your peace of mind, and the performance you deserve. You'll be amazed by the sure-footed handling and smooth ride, and you'll enjoy unbeatable service and support. It's the Roadmaster difference, and you won't find it anywhere else. For your safety and comfort, 8 outboard-mounted airbags protected by steel plates are placed farther apart, providing a wider and more stable platform for the coach. Tag axle models include 2 additional inboard-mounted airbags, further balancing the ride. Roadmaster offers the most engine choices, including the industry-leading power of Cummins and Caterpillar engines, with horsepower ranging from 340 to 650 and torque ratings up to 1,950 foot-pounds. The power you need when you need it. Reliable 6-speed Allison transmissions provide smoother shifts, faster acceleration, and are more nimble in all driving conditions. Automatic traction control helps to eliminate wheel spin at the drive axle and heightens control in slick conditions. Cushion air glide suspension adjusts air pressure while driving, minimizing body sway and porpoising, and providing superb stability and maneuverability. Steel cage cockpit, steel firewall, and steel stepwell provide added safety. Up to 10,000-pound hitch receiver offers powerful towing capacity. Exhaust and engine brakes reduce wear and tear on wheel brakes. Roadmaster optimizes a wide range of factors to give you greater maneuverability, the exclusive cushion air glide suspension system, shorter wheelbase lengths, and a front axle placement that is designed exclusively for each motorhome. It all adds up to a remarkable turning radius that will get you through the tightest situations safely and with ease. Compared to typical independent front suspensions, Roadmaster's I-beam straight-angle suspension has a much lower roll rate, lower maintenance costs, and does not compromise the structural integrity of the motorhome. Roadmaster's exclusive chassis rail design, coupled with the Smart Structure integrated steel truss system, makes it the most structurally sound chassis in the industry. Unlike other designs, the Roadmaster frame rail chassis design offers continuous support throughout the chassis and increased pass-through storage for your convenience. Roadmaster construction utilizes the most advanced design and engineering to distribute stress evenly throughout the entire chassis, reducing the possibility of torque or twisting, and increasing durability and reliability. It's the ultimate foundation for a luxury ride. At Roadmaster, it's all about striving to be the best, about giving you the foundation for the ultimate luxury motorhome experience. Now that you know more about us, it's time to experience it all for yourself. Take a test drive in one of the top brands of Monaco Coach Corporation, Holiday Rambler, Beaver, Safari, and Monaco Coach. Or take a tour at one of our Roadmaster production facilities in Indiana or Oregon.
When you're in the market for a motor coach, it's easy to get caught up with amenities and floor plans and color schemes. And of course, that stuff's important. But The foundation of a first-class ride begins with the chassis, the parts you don't see. Safety, performance, braking, not to mention comfort and reliability, it all starts with the chassis. It should be the most important consideration when buying a new coach. But a lot of coach manufacturers are cutting corners. They're taking the easy road. They're applying the same logic and methods as the people who make sweatpants. They call it one size fits all. They're building their coaches on an off-the-rack truck chassis. Every model, every floor plan, same truck chassis. The problem with this cost-cutting maneuver is that chassis aren't sweatpants. One size doesn't fit all. Here at Roadmaster, we understand the importance of building a coach from the ground up, tailoring a chassis to specific needs, length, and performance, and we don't take the easy road, ever. Instead of following other manufacturers by building coaches on truck frames, we start from the ground up, custom engineering and building every chassis ourselves, designing it to the exact floor plan and length of the coach that will ride on it. Hey, riding on a truck frame is fine if you want to wear brown shorts and deliver packages to strangers. And what happens when that truck chassis needs service? This is the Bosch Automotive Proving Grounds. This piece of asphalt is the opposite of the easy road. It's like an automotive gladiator academy. This is where we bring our Roadmaster chassis to test their limits, twist them, soak them, and try to challenge every aspect of their performance and operational capability. But before the inverse chatter bumps, before the frame twist bumps, before we drive down the undulating road, every Roadmaster begins its life inside a computer, where each chassis is meticulously constructed and then brutally tested in a punishing virtual environment. Massive computer simulations running millions of calculations monitor every point of the frame for stress, flex, and wear over the life of the coach. Instead of taking a truck frame and slicing it, cobbling it back together, and trying to get it to fit right, the craftsmen here at Roadmaster build each chassis to make it better from the inside out. Our Roadmaster design incorporates an all-steel cage infrastructure that is incredibly strong. We set the main rails farther apart than our competitors, dramatically reducing frame flex and providing for a more stable, solid ride. Right about here is where that superior frame strength comes in real handy. Brutal. You'll love this part. Our unique H-frame suspension actually floats between the road and the frame. Not only do we use more airbags than our competitors, we place them at the very edge of the chassis for far greater stability. It's the difference between standing up in a canoe or standing on a pontoon boat. Finally, we employ ride height sensors with an active suspension that automatically compensates during turning, braking, high winds, or emergency maneuvers to keep the coach in line and stable. This means you can forget the Dramamine because on a Roadmaster, you and your passengers will never feel like you're below deck on the SS I'm gonna lose my lunch. Now, before the chassis ever hits the test track, we rig it with dozens of sensors that send back over 50,000 samples per second. Over a mile of cabling connects those sensors to a series of powerful computers which spit out reams of data. Then we sync up cameras to monitor every different part from every different angle so the human computer can analyze the motion. The result? Well, if it happens on the track, we know about it. No one else in the industry tests their chassis as much as Roadmaster, and we use that information to constantly improve and refine our chassis design. The innovation never stops. We log over 1,000 grueling test miles, which translates to up to 50,000 real-world miles for every single chassis design. You might even say we're obsessed with building the best chassis on the market. We can live with that. Our innovation has produced a chassis with one of the tightest turning radiuses in the industry. Our innovation led us to a superior aluminum cooling system. And trust me on this one, we designed our own dyno and test each Roadmaster chassis in the middle of the desert under all types of extreme conditions. And if that's not enough, every time we make an engine, power, or design change, we test and retest to maintain optimal engine temperatures. This kind of extreme testing led to a better transfer of power thanks to our exclusive, more efficient positioning of our engines and drive axles. In service, at Roadmaster you get one-point service accountability, which means because we make the chassis, we always service the chassis. Before you buy your next coach, ask yourself, have you ever taken the easy road? Is good enough good enough? Are you a one-size-fits-all kind of person? Yeah, me neither. At Roadmaster, we don't take the easy road. We make the road easy. Every Roadmaster chassis we make is built for the roads you travel. The bottom line, no one else tests their chassis this hard because no one else builds their chassis this strong. You deserve a chassis that makes the journey a pleasure. You deserve a Roadmaster. The best team, the best product, the best customer care, the best in the industry. Roadmaster, the foundation of a first-class ride.